Hopefully everybody is doing really well today. Yeah, we got most of it in there anyway. Oh, I forgot my herbs, which I put in here. All right. Around here. Got my basket of herbs, which I have lemongrass and sage and peppermint. I forgot to put it on the altar. Okay. So hello, blessed Lughnasadh. Hopefully you all have had a good day. I've been able to reflect a little and enjoy the first of the 3 harvests of the year. Hello, hello. Hold on, I'm just getting this up here so I can see you all. All right, so hello. I'm sweating to death. So I normally would be in something much more ritual-like, but you know, this is it. But hello, and blessed Lamas and Lughnasadh. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone has had a good day so far. I did my main ritual last night at dusk with our local people, and it was wonderful. It was really great. And so tonight is the ritual that I do for you guys and for me so that we can kind of come together as an online community. Hello, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Bob. Bob got to be at last night's. Yay. So, Jen, I had an idea again. Uh-oh. What was your idea, Leanne? Hopefully you don't mind me joining. My group is a meeting. That's okay. I don't mind anyone joining. I think it's wonderful. And I think it's a great idea to have these. And I think it helps everyone, especially now, to feel like you can be a part of at least like-minded people as a community, right? And don't worry, you guys can all talk and everything. We haven't really started yet. Hi, Sonia. And Miriam. Aw. Since your son does tattoos, I was thinking you both could come up with a squirrel coven tattoo. Ooh, that would be good. I know, I got to get a hold of Ange. Those of you who are old enough on my channel anyways will remember Ange. She is one of my admins, and she will always be one of my admins, but she hasn't been around very much. She's been facing health issues for a while now, but we miss her terribly. But she is the one she drew. Actually, it's in the other room. Hopefully, eventually, when the heat is not so bad, we'll be doing in my witchy room. We'll be doing all this stuff in my witchy room. But until it cools down a bit, there's no air conditioning in the house except for in my bedroom, and so at least this is a little bit more open. But I found when I get into that room that it's extremely hot and there's no airflow. So anyways, that's where the painting that Ange painted of Mama Squirrel, of a witch squirrel, is in there, and maybe we could do something like with that. Yeah, we do miss Ange. I do miss her. In fact, I'm gonna get a hold of her soon because I wanted to hopefully do t-shirts with that on there, and I want to get her permission, which I know she told me I could use it, but I still want to get her permission again. A squirrel holding something, right? Yes, happy Imbolc to all of you who are in Australia or south of the equator. My first will be a B. Aw, you haven't been inked yet? Yeah, it's hard to stop once you start, Leanne, so make sure you know what you want when you open that door, because then all of a sudden, like, this is going to be a whole sleeve now eventually, so it's really hard to stop. All right, so let's begin. This is not going to be a really long ritual, and I try not to do too formal when, you know, we have our online stuff, but to give you an idea anyway of if you were in an in-person coven, what you would be able to see, and what kind of things would go on, so that, you know, if you get the opportunity to go to one, I hope you all do. Go to one, even if it's uncomfortable that we step outside of our box a little bit and try to go to something in person. It's a neat experience for at least, you know, try to do it once in your life. Okay, so I know we've talked about what Lughnasadh is before. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to watch. I know Stephen's video talked about Lughnasadh. And I honestly haven't gotten a chance today. After our video, I will be finishing up on our group channel. Shauna posted about deity, and Hexen posted about deity. And hopefully you all got to see Leolyn interview her boyfriend Matthew about Lou. And I know the second part of Stephen's video, which I haven't gotten to yet, sorry, I was getting this together and doing a couple other things today, but is about Lou, I believe. And so, and I did a video about Lughnasadh already, so hopefully you have an idea of what it's about. It was actually Lou celebrating his foster mother, TL2, who TL2 died after clearing all of Ireland's land and teaching them about agriculture so that they wouldn't starve. She died of exhaustion. And so Lou wanted a day to celebrate her. Oh, hold on, I saw a question. How do we know when to come here and when to go to Wise Nuts? So Wise Nuts, for the most part, won't be having live videos unless usually a live video will be kind of all of us or a couple of us together. And we'll post that. For the most part, we're going to have uploaded videos on there, though. And we're going to do one subject. So we're going to pick a subject, and all of us are going to be doing videos. I have yet to upload my deity video, but I know what I'm doing on it, and it'll probably be recorded by the end of the weekend. And so for the most part, it won't be live videos on our group channel unless we're together. For the most part, it'll be uploaded videos. So, and we'll let you know ahead of time if there's live that go on there. So let's begin our ritual. It is the first of 3 harvests, Sabbats, of the year. And this one is, I'm not going to say my favorite because, you know, they're all my favorites. It is the grain harvest, though, which means bread and corn and carbs and all those wonderful things. So, yes, I do love it. We had like the most amazing corn on the cob last night. I have to say it was really good. I got it from, you know, a farmer's market, so they went out and picked it that day, and it's so good. So it's about the first harvest, and it's about, we're celebrating the sacrifice that the god Lugh makes. This is where the god Lugh sacrifices his body. If you know the story of John Barleycorn, that is this story. The god sacrifices his grain, is spilled into the fields and plowed into the fields, so that in the spring he can be reborn again into, you know, new crops and stuff, and reborn in into the goddess. So I've had too many carbs today. You can't have too many carbs on Lughnasadh. Carbs on Lughnasadh don't count. At least as far as I'm concerned. All right. So we're going to picture and imagine all around you and all around our ritual space. Imagine a circle of light that is a complete and total circle. Goes all the way, it goes underneath the earth so that it surrounds us completely. And we cast this circle strong and true, high and wide, from ground to blue. A sacred space where all are free, each soul who they truly be. A sphere of light in the dark of night, where good folks gather in an ancient rite. And we call the quarters the spirits of the east, which is the yellow candle here in the east. Spirits of the east, spirits of air, spreader of the harvest, I call to you. Come into this circle, I ask, and share your wisdom on this sacred night of Lughnasadh. Welcome air. I'm going to put this in front of me. And we move to the south. Spirits of the south, spirits of fire, energizer of the harvest, I call to you. Come into this circle, I ask, and share your inspiration on this sacred night of Lughnasadh. Welcome fire. The blue candle for the west, water. Spirits of the west, spirits of water, refresher of the harvest, I call to you. Come into this circle, I ask, and share your love on this sacred night of Lughnasadh. Welcome, water. Finally, the green candle in the north for earth. Spirits of the north, spirits of earth, grounder of the harvest, I call to you. Come into the circle, I ask, and share your stability on this sacred night of Lughnasadh. Welcome, earth. We have some extra candles on the altar for Lughnasadh here. This dark green candle here. Spirits of the land, spirits of this place, you who were here long before us, I invite you into the circle. Join this celebration of Lughnasadh, I ask, and accept this offering of food and drink, given in hospitality and in love. Land spirits, hail and welcome. Ancestors of blood and ancestors of spirit, you whose child we are and on whose foundations we build, because of you we have life. Join the circle, I ask, and add your blessings to this rite. Accept this offering of food and drink given in hospitality and in love. Blessed ancestors, hail and welcome. Need a new light. Lady Gaia, mother of all, you who bring growth to all of this world, I ask your presence and your blessings as I celebrate this festival, celebrating the fruits of the harvest you provide. Empress of all life, I ask your blessings on the harvest of the fields and on the harvest of our lives. May we see the value in all life as you do through a mother's loving eyes. Please accept this offering of drink and food given in hospitality and in love. Mother Gaia, hail and welcome. And finally, Lu. Lughnasadh, Lu of the long arm, you who led the Tuatha to victory over the Fomorians, I ask your presence and your blessings as I celebrate this festival named for you and celebrated in honor of your foster mother, Chialtu. Master of all arts, I ask your blessings on the harvest of the fields and on the harvests of my life. May we learn from your great example. Lu, may you accept this offering of food and drink given in hospitality and in love. Lu, hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. So the wheel of the year turns yet again, and the harvest season is upon us. From this day forward, our energy will be spent on cutting grains and herbs and other plants before drying them for the cold months ahead. By the blessings of Lu, the gifts we are about to receive are plentiful. We again have food for our tables, bread to feed our physical bodies, beer to quench our thirst, and hope to feed our souls. The harvest this year is so different from what we expected to harvest, though, isn't it? It's been such a year of breaking down for most of us. We must accept that the universe is putting us into a position for a great awakening. The breakdown that happens is never an easy one, but this year seems particularly difficult, right? So many have lost their jobs. So many are about to lose their homes. We're going through a collective tower moment, it seems, that it's the end of all that comforts us. But we have to remember that the beauty is at the end of the tower, at the very end. When the tower is in rubble and the dust settles and we begin to see the sunrise, the stunning pinks and oranges and reds of the light pouring into a window that used to face a brick wall of the tower. Keep breathing. Keep believing. Wait for the sunrise and trust that it is still coming. The sun will rise again. Take a few minutes now to think about how Lu sacrifices all every year. He is threshed into the grain which falls upon our fields and is then reborn for us again in the spring. What are we now sacrificing this year? Some of us a lot, right? What then will the universe have for us in store this spring? A lot. An enlightenment, the likes of which we have never seen. And I do believe that. I know it's hard to hang on to that, but I do believe that. What are we sacrificing, and what can we then expect to harvest? A lot, both ways. So we take our offering of beer and of bread and of herb. Take this offering as a sign of your sacrifice, knowing that all enlightenment is difficult, that like Lu, we will be refreshed and renewed again. We who call ourselves the ancestors of the Celtic tribes humbly stand in this circle on this great festival day to honor the god Lu for providing this first loaf. We look to one another as an extended family of brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers and maidens and crones and warriors and spirits. Let none gathered be without food, shelter, and companionship, and let none be void of spiritual health and grounding. With this bread, we pledge our love to the gods, our love to the land, our love to the goddess, and our love to one another. Blessed be. With this beer, we pledge our love to the gods, our love to the land, our love to the goddess, and our love to one another. Blessed be. Great God Lu, we, the children of your children's children, gather tonight to commemorate your victories and great reward of freedom for all of our people. With a mighty spirit and mighty courage, you faced the enemy and emerged triumphant. We ask that you share that courage with each soul gathered here, so that we too may overcome our enemies until we are completely free. And this year it seems like almost unsurmountable, but it's not. Hold on. Keep going. Keep breathing. Keep moving forward. We will get through this. This tower moment has an end. Lu, Master of all arts, I thank you for your presence and your blessings. May there be peace and honor between us now and forever. Hail and farewell. Terrible. Mother Gaia, Empress of all life, we thank you for your presence and your blessings. May there be peace and honor between us now and forever. Hail and farewell. I'm so bad at this. Partly because I don't want to spit all over everything. Ancestors of blood and ancestors of spirit, I thank you for your presence and your blessings. May there be peace and honor between us now and forever. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the land, spirits of this place, I thank you for your presence and your blessings. May there be peace and honor between us now and forever. Hail and farewell. Spirits of the north, west, south, and east, spirits of earth, water, fire, and air, I thank you for your presence and your blessings. May there be peace and honor between us now and forever. Hail and farewell. This rite of Lughnasadh is complete. Hail and farewell. Hail and farewell for sure. Okay, so ritual complete. I know it was short and sweet, but I didn't think really it needs to be a big, huge, long ritual, right? To get our point across. I think that in this day, when things seem to be kind of crazy, simple can be good. And I think just a simple celebration is all you need. And take that and take what you got from that and kind of meditate on what we are all sacrificing and what all of this chaos this year means to us and what we can expect to harvest. Because we are all experiencing together, like the entire globe, this breakdown, this extreme situation that none of us have ever seen before. So I really feel like the potential is there for the buildup to be huge. And I hope that we all hang on and believe that there is a huge potential. Believe it. I feel it coming. I'm not the only one. There's lots that believe that tower moment, that you get to the end and you see something that you never would have seen without it. Believe it. You tend to phase out. Yeah, that's true. You are all very welcome. Absolutely. Strength in numbers. And keep the goals in mind, right? Understand that you're not alone, that so many are going through very similar situations. I think that helps a lot to understand, even if you've lost your job, if you're losing your home, the sickness, if you're losing loved ones, it's really hard to keep going sometimes. But understand that you're not alone. There's so many that are going through it with us. And I just can't tell you enough that I believe that at the end of this, there is an enlightenment coming that we never could have had without it, without realizing what's important and having this weird breakdown in the system that we've all been used to for our entire lives. I think at the end of it, there's going to be lessons and enlightenments that we have never seen. So I hope that you all can hang on. All right. That is the end of the ritual. I love you guys. I gave it to a tree today. I will be doing my deity video. I'm going to record it and upload it because that's the only way I can keep it to a half an hour usually. And I hope that you guys really have a wonderful rest of Lughnasadh. Now, for most of us, it's kind of almost over because it's almost dusk. That's why I waited till 7. But that doesn't mean that we can't carry the spirit of that forward, right? And very soon, we'll be starting to talk about Mabon, which I was just going to say is one of my favorites. I know. They're all my favorites. It's, it is because it's the turning of the wheel. And the older you get, guys, I know those of you who are really young may not feel like this, but the older you get, the more you learn to kind of take the blows as they come. Not that that makes it easy, but you learn that the cycle continues, that if you're going through a hard time and you just keep on going, that the upturn is coming, that cycle continues. The wheel of the year keeps turning. So I really enjoy celebrating each moment of the wheel of the year because it means that it's going to keep going. It just keeps swimming. Exactly. And I think when you're younger, it's kind of harder to see that. Not for everyone, but as a whole, it's harder to see that. And I think just as you get older, you start to realize that, again, it's not easier, but it's easier to hang on because you know that it's going to change. Your first live. Well, welcome. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you enjoyed this ritual. And I hope that you carry the spirit of this ritual with you until the next one. I love you all. Blessed Lughnasadh. I will see you at some point this weekend. Either it will upload this tonight or maybe not till tomorrow, but it'll upload soon, my deity video. So keep an eye on our collective channel. We'll be talking about the 6,970 something subscribers. So I'm like 30 away from getting 7,000, and then we'll be having a giveaway. I'll start to announce that this week, probably, what's going to be in the giveaway. So I love you guys.